Welcome back to River City Live. Now, ladies, we're going to get kind of personal right now. And if you've watched the show for a while or you've listened to me on the radio, you know that I'm kind of unfiltered when it comes to things. For example, yesterday I talked at length about my recent colonoscopy. So I appreciate more than most when someone is willing to share something that could be deemed embarrassing so that someone else can be helped by it. So first of all, welcome Dr. Daniel McDyer and Christine to the show. Now, Christine, we're going to talk about incontinence. And before anything else, I want to ask you, the first time you sat down with some friends and you mentioned that this was an issue, did a lot of them say, me too?
Yes, one particularly.
So you kind of probably thought you were alone in this, right?
I did. I didn't think anybody had the problem except me.
And doctor, what exactly is incontinence?
Incontinence is urinary leakage when you're not expecting it or not. Well, nobody's supposed to expect urinary leakage. It's really common. Probably 40 to 45% of women suffer from this, which equates to about 30 million women in the United States.
So what are some of the situations, Christine, that would lead you to have issues?
Getting up 2 times maybe at night to go to the bathroom, jumping, exercise, sneezing, coughing, sometimes even laughing. That would sometimes cause you to go to the bathroom.
Well, and that's just, it makes you not want to have good times, right? You don't want to be around people that are having a good time and are enjoying themselves.
Or you try to avoid those situations.
That's just a shame. And so you miss out on a lot of things, I would imagine. So, doctor, what can be done?
Well, there are a whole host of therapies to treat urinary incontinence depending upon what the underlying cause is. I think the main reason people are a little fearful of speaking about this is, number one, embarrassment, of course, but also a lot of people fear that there might be surgery necessary to fix the problem, which creates its own anxiety. But there's a great new therapy that we've brought into the practice about 2 years ago called pelvic floor therapy, which is basically re-educating the patient's pelvic floor muscles that support all the pelvic structures. And I've been overwhelmed with the results that we're getting. Probably 80 to 90% of our patients are having complete resolution of their incontinence or near resolution, which is, it's a life-changing experience for them.
Why did you choose Christine to come and talk?
Because she has a phenomenal personality. She's one of my favorite patients, and she's just, it made a difference for her, and I remembered that.
So I'll tell you something. I've known Christine for a long time, and she's always the life of the party. So it breaks my heart to think that you would be somebody that would avoid a social situation for any reason. How have things changed since you've started the procedure?
Everything is different. The sleep, I can sleep all through the night, even, and never have to get up in the middle of the night. I can do step class and not have to worry about, anything happening. So, I mean, everything has changed, and it's a huge benefit, and I don't know why anybody wouldn't at least try it.
I'm so glad for you. And you said one friend said yes, but I know that this conversation has come up among my friends many times, and like a lot of times in a gym scenario, anybody says the word jump rope, and I've got about 5 girlfriends that are like, oh, no, that is not happening. So can somebody just come and find out if they're a candidate? Is that how this works?
Absolutely. And, the most important thing is just awareness that there is something that can be done that's very simple, painless, most importantly. And honestly, some of my patients have told me that I need to send every patient through this because they've enjoyed the experience that much.
Well, I'm so happy that we went there. And thank you, because that's not an easy thing to talk about in public at all. So thank you guys both, and I think somebody will definitely benefit from this. If you want more information, go to our website, rivercitylivetv.com. Just click on the As Seen on RCL tab. Now, Ransom.